Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to take a few minutes this morning to talk to y'all real quick about first listed diagnosis. The reason I chose this is because it is very important to what we are getting into. We're getting into the what I like to call the meat and potatoes of coding. And the process for coding starts with identifying the first listed diagnosis. And usually you're going to get that from your scenario or your medical records, whatever you're coding off of. For our purposes, it's going to be your chapter exercises are going to give you either a scenario or some information to code off of. And you've got to pick out your key terms and figure out what your first listed diagnosis is. So I wanted to discuss with y'all this morning a little bit about how to do that, and a little bit about how to best find those keywords, how to best locate and where to start in that ICD-10 manual. Okay, so you're going to read today on page 46 as part of your lab assignment in your textbook. This is chapter 3. And there is a whole little section on first listed diagnosis where it goes over the guidelines, and then in a little green box, there's an example, and it's a really great example of what they're talking about. And folks, I highly advise while y'all are reading the chapters, pay attention and go over those examples. Your guidelines are gonna outline the section or the rules for coding this particular thing. And that example is going to walk you through it, how they want you to figure it out. Okay, and going through those examples is a really great way of learning how to apply the guidelines and the rules that they want you to apply to get the correct code. Okay, so one of the things you're going to figure out, what is the chief complaint, which is basically the reason for the encounter. That's where you're going to start. um, like every 3 months I go to the doctor for diabetes. And that's considered, I think, diabetes management. So that's the first code that they're going to list on my chart for that 3 months. Now, if I go to the doctor sometime outside of that because I've got head congestion, chest congestion, and a cough and a fever, then diabetes is not going to be my first listed diagnosis. They may list it later as history of, but it's not going to be the first listed. The first listed is going to be the reason why I had this encounter, why I came to the doctor today. Okay. And that could be, any number of things. It just depends. So that's where you're going to start. And again, guys, pay special examples as you go through the chapters. They're going to be giving you examples every time they talk about a different subject matter. So those are going to be vital for you guys. Okay. Very helpful. And also, this is the time that it is time to get with me if you are having problems finding things in the alphabetic index, finding things in the tabular, understanding how the book is set up, the manual. If you need some individual attention, I am more than happy to do that for you. You know, I'm here for you. So just get in touch with me and we can set up a one-on-one if you need to do that. Or again, we're going to have coding workshops going on too. So lots of exciting things. And I hope that just help clear up first listed diagnosis for y'all just a little bit. But again, y'all are going to read all about it in chapter 3 today. So I hope everyone has an amazing day. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me this morning, and have a great day, guys. Bye.